I remember when I was a teenager, my friends and I would hop on a train from Woolwich uptown into central London, and we'd often end up in Covent Garden watching the street shows in Covent Garden. There was one particular artist we were all obsessed with, Mark Digby. So, as I said, not a particularly theatre literate family, but I knew instantly there was something really special about this thing that we just stumbled upon. And just having that kind of communal, surprising experience with people that you'd never normally engage with. We started as an outdoor arts company, and then for a period we made work in theatres. We still continue to make work in theatres because I think that's an important space to test out ideas and stretch our artistic practice. But there's something about the transaction of somebody having to pay money to buy a ticket to see your work that changes that relationship in a way that I can't quite articulate yet. And I think there's something about the street where there isn't any transaction involved, people gather around you. I think there's something really special about that. Of course, not spending any money makes it accessible to everybody, but I think there's also something about the democracy of the audience. Nobody has had to spend anything to be there. Everybody's equal, everybody's discovered it, sometimes by accident, sometimes because they've gone to a website or had a leaflet through their door. I think there's something really special about that kind of free and open giving of performance. It's always fantastic when you make a piece of work and you're kind of envisaging what it's going to be like, and then it's realised and it becomes what it was always meant to be, but you didn't know it was going to be that when you made it. We made a piece of work a few years ago, Red Shoes, which was with two female performers, and I remember we did some shows in Canary Wharf one summer, and there was this group of little girls that came back and they saw it maybe every single show that we did. Probably about 3 months ago, one of them contacted me because after seeing that piece of work, she's been training, and now she's 18 and she's been training as an aerialist. She wants to come and work with a company, and we're going to be able to bring her in for some training and for an apprenticeship. And it's just fantastic to feel that piece of work that we made a few years ago, which I was really proud of as a piece of art, has had an impact 5 years later, hopefully bringing somebody new into the industry. A lot of the work that I did initially was really commercial, corporate work to sustain being able to be an artist and explore my own practice. And I think there's less of that now, and there's more competition, which makes it a really, really tough. Circus in particular makes it a really tough sector for young artists coming in now. And circus is expensive to train. It takes up a lot of your life. When I was training seriously and I was a performer, I was training 5 or 6 times a week for a few hours each day. So it's a big commitment that you make with your body and your headspace and your time and everything. But anyone who is passionate about circus knows that there isn't really a choice. Like, once you get into it, once you fall in love with it, you've got no choice, you've got to pursue it. I think the thing that I would say to people coming into the industry is that there is no feeling like it when you are in performance and your work is being seen by people and you're getting to share your skill and your talent. And there is a way to make a living doing it. You have to network, you have to keep developing yourself as an artist or a maker, but there is a way to make a living at doing it, so don't give up. It's really interesting because the area of circus I started up with a lot of the feminist circus makers were not kind of traditional dainty feminine women at all. There was a company called Exponential and Skinny in a Cat. But then when I started to get more work, I started to move into the more commercial areas of circus. I started to find that I did not meet people's physical expectations, or people tried to put me in a particular box to try and make me look like something that I wasn't. I wasn't comfortable with the way that my identity was being used or manipulated, and I just wanted to take a bit more control. The way that I think of circus whenever we work with it is that it's a space for people to to discover the extraordinary in themselves and in other people. And I think in the society that we're in right now, we need opportunities to really kind of see the best in other human beings.